or Roy Sexton. Now, I got to tell you about my friend Heather. She makes Joan Crawford look. What is happening? Oh, I would be a Roy Sexton. Okay. Wow, somebody prepared. Heather Morse makes Joan Crawford look like Mother Teresa. So don't quote me. But Heather is very, very direct and candid. She lives in LA, and usually when she tags me in something in social media, it's because I've done something wrong. So this thing appears. Heather Morse has tagged you. I'm like, oh, what have I done? And I read it. And I could cry talking about it right now. I never had somebody write about me in this way. She had observed that anytime I have a friend who does something really interesting, speaking of which, about every third thing Andrew said, I share. I share on my social media. I tag that person. And I don't do it in any kind of overture. I just do it because I like it. And she was speaking to the rest of our legal marketing profession in a bit of a shaming tone, I might add. You need to be more like this. Share what good people are doing. There is enough to go around. Don't be threatened. If there's a good idea, share it, celebrate it, come up with an even better idea. So she writes this article in the morning. By noon, I'm in a terrible meeting. I just started a new job. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. And I'm suddenly getting more messages from people. And it's Brenda and Joan, because Blaine is here reading the article to all of you, in part probably because Blaine hadn't prepared anything to speak to, but that's another comment. Also, don't quote me. You don't want to be my friend. These things happen when you're my friend. And these videos are appearing that Brenda and Joan are sharing. And a year later, I'm here because wonderful Melanie said, all right, you're a nut. Why don't you show up and speak to us? So my topic is about how to turn introversion into an advantage. Shortly thereafter, Brenda had asked me to speak at Inforum, and that was the first time I gave this talk, and it was a rambly, wild rant. That will be less so today. I've refined it a little bit. But it really is about finding out who you are and what drives you emotionally, and how you turn that into an advantage as a brand. And as a marketer, how you know where you get your energy and how that will help you relate to others. So this is who I am. Sad. I'm a nerd. I'm a husband. My poor husband sees that I put actor first. I'm sure he's like, animal lover, I'm a marketer, arts advocate, board member. I'm a mile wide and an inch deep, basically. But the other thing is, I am an introvert. Nobody ever believes that about me. I'm absolutely an introvert. What is an introvert? You nod and you're like, yes. Yeah. Tell me. But what defines an introvert?
I recharge based on being quiet.
I recharge based on being quiet. I will leave today drained, thrilled that I did this, proud, but drained. It's not that I'm not social. I love being around people. I learn from people. I wish I were Andrew. I wish I looked that good in a t-shirt, I might also add. That's not a creepy Me Too moment. That is just, he looks good in a t-shirt. I'm also not making light of Me Too. See, this is how my brain works. I'm like, oh, someone's mad out there because I just did something. But I'm thrilled when I hear cool stuff, and I'm excited to hear what other people are doing in the world. But I also got to get away. I got to digest it, and then give me 10 minutes away. I'm good to go again. Now here's the thing, I have a theater background. I have a master's in theater, which I then talked my way into jobs like Deloitte that I was not qualified to have. Later I got an MBA because my husband was like, if you ever want another job. He's an engineer, so he really does not understand my life. So why theater? Why did I do theater? Well, I learned a lot from theater, and tips that it taught me to be successful in a field often dominated by extroverts. Is it too early for a show tune? The straight men are like, yes, it's way too early. My show, this is I just threw this in like 3 minutes before you speak the show. Of course, this is the barber version too. There's a cue coming, I gotta wait for it. All right. Be nice, Roy. You have to pay a price, Roy. They like to give advice, Roy. Don't think about it twice, Roy. It's time to get to work. Art isn't easy. even when you're hot. Advancing art is easy, financing it is not. A vision's just a vision if it's only in your head. If no one gets to hear it, it's as good as dead. It has to come to life. Bit by bit, putting it together. Piece by piece, only way to make the work of art. Every moment makes a contribution. Every little detail plays a part. Having these visions, no revolution. Everything depends on execution. Putting it together, that's what counts. All amounts put together, ounce by ounce. Make the work of art. Or you need a good foundation. Otherwise it's risky from the start. Takes a little cocktail conversation. Don't have the proper preparation. Having these visions, no solution. Everything depends on execution. The art of making art is putting it together. Bit by bit, straight guys in the back of the room. Hey! Smiling, making a connection. Drink by drink, taking every comment as it comes. Learning how to play the politician, like you play piano, bass, and drums. Otherwise you find your composition isn't gonna get much exhibition. Art isn't easy. Every minor detail is a major decision. Have to keep things in scale, have to hold to your vision. I love the camera. Don't have to have conversation if you get some funds for your foundation. Every time I stop to feel defensive, I remember everything is expensive. Dots by dots, building up the image. Shot by shot, keeping at a distance doesn't pay. Still, if you remember your objectives, not give all your privacy away. A little bit of hype can be effective, as long as you can keep it in perspective. Even when you get some recognition, everything you do, you still audition. Art isn't easy. Overnight, you're the trend, you're the right combination. Then the trend's at an end, you suddenly last year's sensation. All they want is repetition. All they really like is what they know. Gotta keep a link with your tradition. Gotta learn to trust your intuition as you establish your position so that you can be on exhibit, so that your work can be on exhibition. New Roy, they tell you till they're blue, Roy. You're new or else you're through, Roy. And even if it's true, Roy, you do what you can do. Bit by bit, putting it together. Piece by piece, working up a vision night and day. What takes this time and perseverance, with a little luck along the way. Putting in a personal appearance, gathering supporters and adherents. Mapping out the songs, but in addition, harmonizing each negotiation, balancing the part that's all musician with the part that's strictly presentation, balancing the money with the mission. Do you have the perfect orchestration? Even if you do have the suspicion, it's taking all your concentration. The art of making art is putting it together, bit by bit, beat by beat, part by part, sheet by sheet, chart by chart, track by track, reel by reel, stack by stack, spiel by spiel, and that is the state of the art. Well, that self-indulgent moment was brought to you by Stephen Sondheim and someone's Casio keyboard.